Hey guys, Spooks here, and welcome to the amazing American Circus. I turned down the music, but it doesn't seem to... Oh. Never mind. It's fine. Anyways, this is kind of like Banners of Ruin, from what I saw from the screenshots. So, let's... Jones. What a handsome man. Default's fine. I would like to play the prologue and tutorial. Like nice socks.
Look at my nephew, grim as the Reaper. Got some bad news, he did. He hopped on a train 'cause, you see, his dad just kicked a bucket. His ma is, still mourning her husband, I suppose. I'm not too happy either. Arthur and I was brothers after all. His dear, dead daddy. The owner of the miserable Jones Circus. I bet young Jones has no plans to take over. But could there be a way to change his mind? I wonder.
The narrator threw me off. The funeral is over. You get back into the house, or rather the ruined shed you used to call home. Uncle Jack sits down on an old squeaky chair and pouts his lips in a cheeky manner.
And off he goes, the damn fool.
Well, I'm gonna be off then.
That is the same voice.
Hold your horses, boy. You gotta see what your old daddy left you first.
Jack, you don't need to.
But he's not listening to you. He goes outside and you follow with an exasperated sigh. You already know what he is going to show you.
Your pa left you his circus.
You don't say.
How kind. The circus, as Jack called it, consists of a couple of rusty stands and an old, ruined big top that hasn't been used in 20 years. Hard to believe that he and Uncle Jack used to be the most famous circus performers in America.
It's yours now, all that sad mess.
I don't want
a
it.
happy camper.
I got a train to catch, so if there's nothing else...
Not even gonna say hello to the troupe?
How do you still have a troupe? They're not getting paid, they're not getting money, they're not getting food. They're just there.
Remember, from the funeral?
3 very smelly and very raggedy artists who look as if they spent the last couple of years in a basement stare at you intensely with barely combined and disturbing excitement in their eyes.
Oh, and Grandma Betty's there. Try not to piss her off. And sweet Jimmy, the guy makes the best pink lemonade.
Okay. You greet them cautiously, and then you spot your mother coming out of the house, pulling the black shawl tighter around her shoulders. Her stern grimace softens as she gets closer.
Oh, are you preparing a show to honor your father?
No.
Yes, that is exactly what he's doing.
Why don't you do it? He's your brother.
I am not. I'm leaving.
Yeah, take that.
Come on, boy. Here's to
Oh,
watching your
boy.
father and I. You must have picked up something.
Also, I've got a special surprise for March, and I'm really excited to show you guys. You know this will be one big disaster, but hey, one quick show and they'll leave you in peace. Right? Okay. These are your artists. Up to 3 can perform in a single show. Makes sense? Okay. Oh. This is your audience, waiting to be entertained. It won't come easy, since each spectator has various abilities and actions that will make your job harder. Well, that's annoying. Here are your cards. They represent your artist's tricks. This is your vitality. It refreshes at the start of each turn, as each artist increases it by 1. Now let's take a closer look at your cards. Pay attention to the types of cards. This one reduces the spectator's boredom with Impress. Your goal is to impress your audience and bring them to the state of delight. Makes sense? Cards being visible there. Every card has a vitality cost. Playing a card decreases your vitality by the specified value. This number, on the other hand, represents how the card will influence the finale. the finale bar if played. This mechanic will be explained later. Here's a description explaining in detail what the card does. Some of the cards have effects that can be activated in specific circumstances only. In order to find out the details of an effect, click on it with right mouse button. You like juggling? Look at me. Shot you with a firework. When you finish your turn, the cards from your hand are placed in the discard pile. Afterwards, the audience performs their actions. Sneers 3 times. Well, that's rude. These are your people. Why are you such a dick? Audience's sneering lowers the focus of your artists. It makes sense. In order to protect your artist from the decrease of focus, use cards that equip them with the ability to ignore the attacks. Pay attention to the planned actions of the audience and determine who needs protection. Well, protection, not production. Remember, the ignore ability resets at the beginning of each turn. Cards have various effects. For example, draw gets you new cards. Boons and flaws activate special effects on a character. And some effects renew focus. You can examine the effects by clicking the right mouse button on a card. Okay. I assume it wanted me to use that. If your artist's focus hits 0, one of their cards gets scrapped from the deck. Afterwards, their focus resets. Oh, that sucks. If your artist loses all their cards, they are removed from the show. In addition, your vitality decreases by 1. If you lose all your artists, the show ends with a failure. When the artist's card is scrapped, you get to choose which one. Like forever? Because that would really suck. Icons above the cards inform you whether the particular card is located at the moment. So what does skull mean? What is it on my... Okay, I'm getting some sort of description there. Blocked. Blocked. If all of the cards in your deck are used, the discard pile reshuffles into a new deck. It has a cost, though. When a reshuffle takes place, all artists lose 5 focus. Well, that kind of sucks. I heard it. Uncle, because he's kind of a douche. Get shot. Each card you play influences the finale bar. Okay. The card's finale value can be positive, neutral, or negative. Pay attention to the order of your actions and don't lose a chance to perform the finale. Okay. You weren't even in my show. I shot you. That's kind of fun.
You clearly got some of that Arthur's blood in you, boy.
Hope so. He's my father.
That was surprisingly good. And that
Surprisingly?
reminds
I'm
me.
sorry, Mom.
Yeah, there was a letter.
Yes, from the Circus Association.
You're a
Addressed to
terrible
your
family.
pa. There's gonna be a circus competition.
Sounds interesting.
Wait till you hear the best part. The winner gets $100,000.
100,000?
You fall silent. Start thinking. You always resented this weird hobby of your father. Rather, it seemed to bring him bad fortune than profit. And yet he'd always seemed determined to put you on this path. So much so that you always felt a deep need to resent it. Uncle Jack grins.
You'd obviously share the winnings with your poor uncle and widowed ma, wouldn't?
Absolutely not. Let's see, you got no woman waiting for you with hot supper, no house, no job, because they just let you go. Together with a fair share of debts, $100,000 could solve most of those problems
I
indeed.
guess I do know a thing or two about a circus.
You sure do. And we need money.
Get a job. You think about the show you just gave, and you have to admit, it felt kind of good to be on stage.
Fine, I'll do it. Why the hell not?
My good boy.
I really did not like how you said that.
Well, in that case,
Well, Pilgrim. Uncle hands you an old map of the states, all blurred and hard to read without a magnifying glass.
This should help you on your travels. Use it when you're ready to leave. Good luck, kid.
Smart decision? You aren't sure, but you're willing to take that gamble. You think.
Goodbye, son. I hope.
She halts, her voice quivers.
Ah, never mind. Off you go then.
This is your map, where you get to choose which cities you want to visit. Locations are separated by roadways. One trip can consist of up to 3 roadways. Uncover new cities and quest locations with the magnifying glass. Remember though that you need to pay with cash for each use. Well, that's stupid. Select Seattle as your next destination. Do I just look through it so hard it explodes and I have to buy another one? Wild West. Your artists have to eat. Before venturing forth, you get to plan your provisions for your travels. Oh, goody. The number of cities you pass by during the journey determines the number of required meals. Available dishes are listed here. The food you choose impact your artist. This is represented by the 3 parameters. If they are high enough, they unlock positive effects. Spoons. If they reach a lower value, flaws activate instead. Oh, that sucks. Here you can find out specific types of dishes impact the parameters. These? Oh no, that one's not good. Never mind. Choose a dish and drag it to the available slot. Boiled potatoes. Okay. I got you some potatoes. Yeehaw!
So my nephew packed up Arthur's Circus and off he went. I'll be mighty surprised if it all doesn't turn out all right. His father was big in America once. Oh, we both were. The adventure of a lifetime awaits young Mr. Jones and his crazy troop. God, to be young again. Anything can happen in the Wild West.
You also
but
could
I'm
have
sure
taken
he'll
the
be
circus
just fine.
the last 20 years.
After becoming the greatest American showman is going to be quite challenging.
All right. Well, you're probably not wrong.
So, we're your employees now, huh?
Hey, Grandma
Looks
Betty.
like it.
Just told not to piss you off.
Oh, this is going to be good. We knew your father well.
Hey,
Why are you here?
Huh?
I'm coming with you.
I hate Uncle Jack. You just finished setting up the big top for the first time, as Uncle Jack rides up to you, heaving euphorically. I'd prefer he didn't. He dismounts and tries to catch his breath as he stumbles towards you.
It's that old drunk again.
I'm a...
God, no.
Oh, and the name of our circus?
Our?
Was thinking about it the whole way, and I found it. Jones and Jones Circus, you know? Seeing as we both are Joneses and your pa was named Jones.
Yeah, I think I get it. But hold on a minute.
It's settled then. You won't get rid of me easily, boy. I know how to make all this work.
Oh, I can get rid of you. Sweet Jimmy sends you a knowing look.
That man is hard to argue with. I can tell you that. Better just accept it and move on.
Or I kill him. Your uncle makes himself at home and takes a seat in front of your cart. Ah, Jones and Jones Circus it is then. Oh, why are you so angry? The voodoo wagon. It's almost kind of like Darkest Dungeon as well. Okay, makes sense. You can decide which artist will go on the stage, choosing up to 3 performers at a time. Shows are divided into 3 acts, and here's where the misfits come in handy. Their role is to activate a special effect at the beginning of an assigned act. The number of misfits slots on the circus poster informs you how many acts there are in the show. There's always a chance your artist will receive 1 effect, boons and flaws, and special cards, gifts, and hoaxes after the show. That's I don't want a hoax. When you're all set, press the button to view the circus ticket. Cool. Put you there. Actually, I want you there. Actually, you know what? You have an umbrella. Dang, I'm trying to get them so they don't overlap. Ah, well, screw it. Oh, that one actually looks really good right there. Misfit. Lizard Man. I feel like that's a lot more exciting. Whatever. 300 cash. Oh, you never know how many spectators are going to show up, and that's why managing the business side of your shows is so important. Here's the expected revenue from the show. If it turns out to be successful, you get cash. The amount should be somewhere between the highest and the lowest values marked on the bar. So, it should be exactly 500 then, I guess. Your income decreases if you lose an artist during the show. Makes sense. If you want, you can take a risk and increase the expected revenue. This action proportionally changes both the highest and lowest values of the section. The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. If you can afford it, you can always invest in the promotion of your show. This both reduces the risks and opens up a chance for even more. I'm going to do that. I think we can put on a good show. Ho, 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 hee, 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 ha, ha, ha. Ow.
Yeah.
I didn't do what I thought it did. Fix all, ignore 3. Oh. Cool. Dope, okay. Yeah, you can't catch me. Did my clown just fart? I've got so many juggling balls stashed. Yeah, sit down. Because it won't cost as much to shuffle. Oh, let's get those juggling balls stashed. Oh, I can only touch 3. Never mind. Oh, hey. Okay, so it's to a random spectator. That's good to know. So I want to usually do it when I've got like one dude left. Yeah, baby. Okay, let's see how we did. Your artists are rewarded with experience points for each show. Leveling your employees up unlocks new cards or improves the ones that they already have. Makes sense. There's always a chance your artist will receive some effects, boons and flaws, special cards, gifts, and hoaxes after the show. Last but not least, here you can find out how profitable your show was. Keep in mind that losing artists during the performance affects your earning. Hey, hot dog. We did pretty good. Alright.
You know what?
You're still here.
I think we'll do fine. With the circus, I mean.
Well, a bit early to say.
I think we'll do great.
I bet you we're gonna get recognizable in no time. Put up a show in front of Buffalo Bill himself one day.
Why?
Why would we?
To make him realize he ain't got a chance against us. Bill's going to take part in a tournament, I reckon. Challenging him, proving we are better, he'd simply resign.
I think it's unlikely.
Don't underestimate me, kid. I used to be tightrope Jackie. Think big.
Okay, we can train now. Recruit. Ooh, hey, I don't need an aerialist though. Stars available in area city can offer different performance, but it's not guaranteed you'll always find someone willing to join you. More information on the candidate must all pay attention to quirks. They may have both most. Increased abilities decreased by 3 at the beginning of the show. That's not good. Other artists receive a decreased amount of ignore. That's also not good. You don't have anything good. You can hire a limited number of artists. You can always create more space by upgrading the recruitment wagon, the ringmaster's wagon. Yeah, I don't really want you. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. I do want to go to the voodoo wagon, though. Affects all, ignore /2. Octopus increases the finale. Values of all artist cards. That's a random hoax to the show. That's not good. Melodious Donnie. What? Decrease the amount of cash. Screw you, Donnie! Okay, I can... Let's see what I do. Wait. No, wait, you don't have any. Never mind. Dang it. Build. I didn't read it. Oh, you can just build your hand. Okay, got it. Okay, we're gonna leave that there. If you guys want to see more of this, let me know down in the comments below. It's fun. I like the twist from like going in like a more medieval rogue type of setting to a circus. Something lighthearted. So, yeah. Until next time, guys. Stay spooky. Doodles.